biggest West African country. I understand.
It's Nigeria. Oh yeah, it's
Nigeria
the biggest.
is the
It's
most
biggest,
populous African country. So that means we are the biggest black nation on earth.
No, actually, that's not true.
That is true.
It is fact.
That is true.
Hold on.
That is true.
It's a fact.
No,
There's no other nation. Bro, it's 200 million
I
people.
thought it was 100 million.
Nah,
There's 100 million in this car alone. In this car here.
It's 200 million people. The most populous black nation on earth.
Wow. So that means we're the biggest black nation on earth. And Robbie, 50 million outside of Nigeria.
Live in London. You know what I mean?
Peckham, big up my Peckham guys. Don't know.
Right there.
Wow.
Then water.
This is where we're going. They're on water. This is where we're going.
So we've just arrived here at Markoko. I have to say, I'm here with Tunde, the guys are here as well. I have to say, I've been to a lot of, slums and really, rundown places. I've never experienced nothing like this on the water. We had to travel up on the water to get here. Tell us about this place.
Yeah, so this is Markoko. It's the largest floating slum in the world. It's a place that
largest floating slum in the world.
Yeah, so it's home to over 200,000 people.
200,000.
Yeah, so it's a very big fishing village.
Yeah.
So we just came in through this place. So there are still many different facets to the entire community.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, a lot of those people here, right? This is their home. For most of them, they've never been on land before. They've lived all their lives on water.
Never been on land.
Never been on land before. And,
just lived here.
Yeah.
Wow, it's incredible.
So most of them are fishermen, and the women here take care of the families and they sell fish on the water. So more than 60% of the population of Markoko are children.
Yeah.
Right? Because most families have as many as 8, 10 kids with income less than $5. Right? Yeah. So this is one of the places in the world where you experience poverty in its purest form.
Yeah.
Right? Because a lot of them have to struggle, and it reflects on the children because they have to do menial jobs to now support their families, right? You see, these are the kids in school. When you were coming, you saw a lot of kids.
Yeah.
They're not in school, right?
They're not in school.
Yeah, education is not valued here. So the greatest aspiration is for them to become fishermen or use canoe, transportation using the canoe. So that's the greatest aspiration, and that's why we're here. Because
it's incredible.
That is not the single story. There's poverty here in its purest form, no doubt. But then that is not a single story.
Yeah.
So
guys, you ever experienced anything like this?
Absolutely never.
I grew up in Nigeria, so I know about the community, and but I've never been here. So it's a great job that Tunde and his team they are doing.
Fantastic.
When we're planning this, I said no, we have to come here because
we heard about when we heard about your charity, and your charity, right? Chess in the slums. Yeah. Now, the first time I heard about it, I was like, chess? It's like, chess is what, rich people play. Chess is like what the elite people do. Chess why would anybody around here, with all this poverty going on, why would they want to be playing chess? But you have managed to get people around here playing chess and change people's lives with it, and you changed your life with it as well. Tell us about that journey, man.
Yeah, I mean, to put it simply, chess changed my life. I grew up in a place like this, not this community, but I also grew up in a slum community, and chess gave me a way out, right? Because it made me see the world different. and that's the thing about poverty. It's the mindset, right? So, and chess, you know, I got to learn it. I was privileged to learn at a really young age. I was 10 years old, and I went to school on scholarship because I was on the chess team. I went pro. I was ranked one of the best players in the country.
Wow.
I won a lot of tournaments. I represented my school. I was a double gold medalist. And I realized something. Whenever I told people I could play chess, it didn't matter whether I was that boy from Kurodu. They always had this perception that you must be a very intelligent person. And that was the identity chess gave me, right? And it gave me a lot of privilege just because I could play chess and I had gained mastery of it. So I wanted the same thing for other children like me that live in places like this who do not have an identity. When you think about a child in slum community, what comes to mind is a child in poverty or that looks malnourished or is hungry, right? But like I said earlier, that is not the only story. There's a story of potential that we're not talking about. There's a story of opportunities that we're not shining spotlight on. So I thought, you know what? Let me teach them chess. I didn't know if it was going to put food on their table or how their parents were going to, because most of them have never seen a chess club before. And some of the kids have to do menial jobs to support their parents. So how do you convince them that you want to teach them chess that doesn't put food on their table, right? So I had to ask myself the same question, because when you think about chess, it's a prestigious game played by millionaires, CEOs, top companies for the elites. So I thought, if I could teach them chess, and they gain mastery of it. It wouldn't just be another child in poverty. It would be this boy that has the intellectual capacity to play chess, and you'd respect that child because of it. So, we're working with this school. We have about 40 children enrolled in the school on scholarship support. There are also kids in our chess academy. Right?
Yeah.
So when we came here, we had to look for a school for them because they were not in school. So we had to work with this school here.
Yeah.
We installed solar panels, we brought in iPads and computers, so we can use technology to bridge the education gap for them. Because they didn't get quality education. No teacher will come here because of the health hazards. It's a hard accessibility into a place like that.
Yeah.
So by teaching them that, we're paying their tuition, and we're teaching them chess too, and they get to compete. Most of them have gone to the island, they've met people, they've met the governor. There's a little boy there. I met the governor of Lagos State.
Wow.
You know, and that changed the life of he and his family forever. And that's it. We just want to show them that children have incredible potential.
And they got, we can see, listen. Oh, is this the champion? Are you the champion? Huh? Yeah? Well, champion is champion. Champion! Alright, so he's the champion. You are the champion chess player here. Yeah?
He has a speech requirement as well.
Okay. Yeah?
He's a junior.
No, big up, man. Big up.
I'm gonna take a picture of you, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a picture of the champion.
No. And this is where the magic happens, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah? And all of these guys are just like,
Castle Benjamin.
big up Benjamin.
Alright.
I used to, like, when I was probably his age, I played chess. Remember my mum said, learn to play chess. Do some chess. But I never really got into it. So I'm going to have to start all of these. So these are the pawns, I remember. Teach me, show me, what have I got to do?
Where's the rook? I always say this word rook.
Yeah.
Okay, I think. 1 point.
1 point.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm playing with
And then?
you. What's your name? Listen, Blessing didn't tell me that, you know. He taught me everything else, but he didn't tell me that the rook could go like this. And now Blessing's gonna win my money. What's this about, Blessing? Blessing, you're doing Wayo? Eh?
So my move is to
Winning?
Bro, I learn faster than you. I learn fast. Bro, I learn fast. Draw.
We're going to go in and take a look around the school now. This incredible school, that is right in the heart of this ghetto here. So let's take a look. Yeah.
So the school started as a tuition-free school for children in the community because we realized that the children, they find it difficult going to access education elsewhere. Whereas the parents would rather have their children go to fishing, go to the sea with them for fishing, rather than have them in class. So we thought about how could we do something for them that will encourage them. So we thought about, okay, why not start a school within the community? And in February 2009, we started with 64 children in 6 classrooms. And over the years, we have grown to this building we have now. Now we have 8 classrooms from nursery 1 to primary 6. We have an office space and we also have an ICT room. I'm going to show you. So let's just see one of the classrooms.
You know what? If any of my kids are watching this video, yeah, right, the next time you moan about going to school, have a look around, yeah, right? So no more moaning about school being boring, blah blah blah. Dad, listen to it. No, but listen, this is amazing. Right, if you repeat after me, come on. You gunners. Alright, so I'm gonna say it again. Come on, you gunners. Come on, you gunners. What do you think cuts up tonight? But listen, thank you. You guys are brilliant.
Tunde isn't giving back, he's giving forward. Because he's taking these kids, he's bringing these kids with him. And often, like, he said he comes from a similar community to this. People leave their community and just leave and don't bring, they don't come back. But Tunde has come back. He's made it his life's work to make sure every child in this community has a chance. And it's emotional because he doesn't have to. A lot of successful people, a lot of rich people, in this country in particular, some of them come from the poorest places and they forget. Once they make it, they forget. Tunde hasn't forgotten these people. He's tried to bring these people with him. So when I say taking back isn't what Tunde is doing, giving back isn't what Tunde is giving. Tunde is giving forward.
Well, what can I say? It's very, very, very humbling. My heart goes out to the people, and we're very grateful that they've allowed us to come in and see how they live, and it's a very sobering experience. But I think Tunde's story is magnificent, and I think it bears to the motto that no matter where you are, no matter where you're from, you still can succeed and be something great. So wherever you're born, whoever you are, always be proud of where you're born and where you're from. And you can and you will be somebody, because everybody's somebody. So, I'm getting a bit emotional. That's all I can really say.
Don't put your hand in your head,
Oh, yeah.
So we just left the Chess in the Slums project. That was a humbling experience. I'll tell you, I've been to a lot of ghettos and slums and that around the world, right? But I think that's the worst one I've ever been to. In that, when I say worst one, listen, the people there, they're fishermen. They're like I don't know. A lot of them are fishermen and stuff like that. So, but it's quite awful. But the way they live, the way they do their things there, it was amazing. And that project that they're doing down there, helping kids, absolutely fantastic. And you know what, it's something that we're going to support here on AFTV ongoing. Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, that was a humbling experience. Congratulations to those guys. Chess in the Slums, amazing charity. So it was a privilege to be able to highlight it.